Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to fix this error, that is DXGI error device removed or DXGI error device hung. So if you are receiving one of these errors with Remnant 2 game on your Windows computer, then please follow the steps shown in this video. Now the first step is to restart Steam. So simply restart Steam, exit and then restart Steam and then launch the game. If that does not work, restart your computer. Do not ignore this step. Simply restart your computer once, and after the system restart, try launching the game. Now the next step is to, now this is for ARC 750 video card users. Switch to ARC 750 beta mode. Now for this, go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select properties. Now over here go to the betas tab, and over here you can see ARC 750 beta. So you have to select this. Now once you select it, there will be an update it and then launch the game. So I will switch back. This is only for ARC 750 video card users, so I don't have this. Now the next step is to try DX12 or -D3 D11 in launch option. So make a right click on the game, select properties. Now in the launch option, under the general tab here you can see launch options. So type in -DX12 and now launch the game. If that does not work, again go to properties. This time type in -D3 D12. So type in -D3 D12 and then launch the game and then check. Now still you are facing the problem, then this time try -DX11 and then launch the game. If that does not work, type in -DX, type in -D3 D11. So type in -D3 D11 and then check. Still you are facing the problem, then remove everything from here, keep it blank and follow the next step. Now the next step is to launch the game from the game installation folder. So go to the game installation folder, make a right click on the game, select manage, now click on browse local files. It will straight away take you to the game installation folder. Now over here you can see the game exe file, and then make a double click and then launch the game from here, or you can simply click on open. So make a double click and launch the game. If that does not work, you can open this Remnant 2 game folder, binaries Win64, and over here also you will find the game exe file. Make a double click and then try launching the game. Now still you are facing the problem. In that case, this time try launching the game in Windows 7 or Windows 8 compatibility mode. Now for this, make a right click on the game exe file, select properties and then go to the compatibility tab and then put a check on the box which says run this program in compatibility mode for, put a check over here and then select Windows 8 and then click on apply, click on OK, make a double click and launch the game. If that does not work, make a right click once again, select properties, go to compatibility and then this time select Windows 7 and then click on apply, click on OK and then make a double click, launch the game. If that does not work, open this folder this time and then do the same thing. So make a right click on this exe file, properties, compatibility and then put a check over here and then select Windows 8, apply, OK and then make a double click, launch the game. If that does not work, again select properties, compatibility and this time select Windows 7, then click on apply, click on OK, make a double click and launch the game. Now still you are facing the problem, then this time try to run the game as an administrator. So make a right click, select properties, go to compatibility and then put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator, then click on apply, click on OK, make a double click, launch the game. If that does not work, open this folder and do the same thing, make a right click, select properties, compatibility and then put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator, then click on apply, click on OK, make a double click and launch the game. Still you are facing the problem. In that case, uncheck all the boxes, go to compatibility once again, uncheck this box, apply, OK, go back and then again do the same thing, properties, uncheck these two boxes and then follow the next step. Now the next step is to update Windows to the latest version. Now for many users, launching the game in Windows 8 or 7 compatibility mode has worked for many users. So you can try this. If that does not work, you can update Windows to the latest version. Now this is very important. This has worked for many players, so it might work for you. So open Windows 10 or Windows 11 settings, go to update and security or Windows update, and then click on check for update. Once all the updates are installed, you have to restart your computer. Once it is installed, you have to restart your computer, and after the system restart, launch the game. This has worked for many players, so make sure that you update your Windows to the latest version. Now the next step is to delete the save game files. Now before you delete the save game file, let me inform you, you will lose all the game progress. So you have to start everything from scratch. So if you agree, you can delete the save game files. Now for this, open File Explorer, go to this PC, open C drive, open users folder. Now open your username folder. Now open app data folder. Now if you don't see app data over here on the top, click on view and then put a check on the box which says hidden items. You should be able to see app data. Now if you have Windows 11, then somewhere over here in Windows 11 you will see view option. Click on view. At the end you will see, when you select view, select show and then put a check on hidden items. So you should be able to see app data. Open app data folder. Now open the local folder. Over here you can see Remnant 2 folder. You can make a right click and then click on delete. Now once this is deleted, go to this PC once again, open C drive, open users folder, open your username folder and open saved games folder. Now over here also you will find Remnant 2. So if you want to create a backup, you can copy and paste it somewhere. You can create a backup and then make a right click and then click on delete. Now once this is deleted, now launch the game. Now the next step is to verify the game file. Now this has worked for many players, so it might work for you. So make a right click, select properties, go to the install files and then click on verify integrity of game files. After the verification, launch the game. Now the next step is to allow the game exe file to antivirus program. Now if you have any third-party antivirus, like if you have McAfee, Bitdefender, Avast, Norton, so if you have any kind of antivirus program, make sure that you allow the game exe file to antivirus program. Now if you're using Windows security, in that case open Windows settings. Now if you have Windows 10, click on update and security. In Windows 10 users, simply click on update and security. Windows 11 users, click on privacy and security. On Windows 11 settings, on the left hand side you will find privacy and security option. So Windows 11 users, click on privacy and security. Windows 10, click on update and security. Now click on Windows security. Now click on virus and threat protection. Scroll down. At the end you will see manage ransomware protection. Click on it. Now click on allow an app through control folder access. Click on yes to allow. And then click on add an allowed app. Now click on browse all apps. Now go to the game installation folder. If the game is installed in C drive, open C drive, program files x86. Now open the Steam folder, open the Steam apps folder, open the common folder. Over here you will find the game folder. In my case the game is installed in D drive. So open Steam libraries, Steam apps, common, and then open the game folder and then select the game exe file. Now click on open. Again click on add an allowed app, browse all apps, and then open this Remnant 2 folder, binaries folder, Win64, select this exe file. Now click on open. Once the game is added over here, now type in control panel in Windows search box and then click on control panel. Now click on system and security. Now click on Windows Defender Firewall. Now click on allow an app or feature through Windows Defender Firewall. Now click on change settings on the top and then click on allow another app. Now click on browse. Again go to the game installation folder. So wherever the game is installed, go to that drive, open Steam folder, Steam apps, common, and then open the game folder, select the game exe file. Now click on open. Now click on add. In my case the game is already added. Again click on browse and this time open this folder, binaries Win64, select this exe file. Now click on open and then click on add. Now once the game is added over here, now click on OK. Now launch the game. Now the next step is to update the system BIOS. Now this has also worked for many players, so you can try this. Go to a system manufacturer website. So if you have a Dell computer, go to Dell website. If you have Lenovo computer, go to Lenovo website. If you have HP computer, go to HP website. So go to a system manufacturer website, select your model number, select your computer, and then find the latest BIOS update available. And if you have a laptop, in case of laptop, make sure the battery is more than 10% in case of laptop, and the AC adapter, the charger, is connected to the computer when you are updating the system BIOS. Now during the BIOS update, your system will restart. Do not unplug the power cable when it's updating the system BIOS. After the BIOS update, launch the game. Next step is to close all the overclocking application. Now this has also worked for many players, so it might work for you. So do not overclock. If you have MSI Afterburner running, you can close MSI Afterburner. If you have rivatuner running, close it. So close all the overclocking application. Also disconnect all additional controller connected to the computer. Disconnect additional controller. Disconnect multiple monitor. Try launching the game on single monitor. Disconnect all the additional USB devices or adapter connected to the computer which you are not using. Disconnect it. Also disable Steam overlay. Now for this, make a right click on the game, select properties, turn this off, which says enable the Steam overlay while in game. Turn this off and then launch the game. Also close all the overlay applications. So if you have overlay on in Discord, you can turn it off. If you have overlay on in GeForce Experience, turn it off. So close all the overlay application and then launch the game. Also, if you have these services running in Task Manager, close these services. So make sure only the Steam and the game is running. Rest, close everything, including all your browsers and all third-party applications. Close everything and then launch the game. Also, if you have underbooted your computer, remove the underboot and then launch the game. Also perform clean boot. For this, type in system configuration in Windows search box and then click on system configuration. Now go to the services tab and then put a check on the box which says hide all Microsoft services. And then click on disable all. In my case, this option is grayed out. I already did it. In your case, this would be highlighted. So make sure that you put a check on hide all Microsoft services and then click on disable all, then click on apply, click on OK. You will see a restart option, restart your computer and then launch the game. Next step is to do a clean installation of your graphics driver. Now this is very important, so please do this. If you have Nvidia card, go to Nvidia website. If you have AMD card, go to AMD website. I'm showing for Nvidia. So go to Nvidia website. Now select your graphic card from the list. Make sure that you select the right series. This is just an example. And then select your graphic card. Make sure that you select your graphic card. Select the right operating system. So if you have Windows 10, select Windows 10. If you have Windows 11, select Windows 11 and then click on Start Search. Now scroll down. The latest GeForce Game Ready driver right now is version 536.67. So click on Get Download and then click on Download Now. Click on Download Now. Now once the download is complete, run the exe file. Now once you run the exe file, you will see the screen. Click on Agree and Continue and then put a check on the box which says Custom and then click on Next. Now put a check on the box which says Perform a clean installation. Make sure that you put a check on Perform a clean installation and then click on Next. Now let the installation complete. After the installation, restart your computer and then launch the game. Now the next step is to try installing Nvidia Studio Driver. Now this has also worked for many players, so it might work for you. So go to Nvidia website. Again, you select your model number over here. Make sure that you select your graphic card over here. This is just an example. You select your graphic card. Select the right operating system. So if you have Windows 10, select Windows 10. If you have Windows 11, select Windows 11. Click on Start Search and then scroll down. Right now the latest Nvidia Studio Driver is 536.67. You can download this and then click on Download Now. Once the download is complete, run the exe file and then install the Nvidia Studio Driver and then restart your computer. Make sure that you restart your computer and after that you can launch the game. Now the next step is to run the game on dedicated graphic card. Now for this, type in graphics settings in Windows search box and then click on graphics settings. Now click on browse and then go to the game installation folder once again and then open the game folder. Select the game exe file, now click on add. Now once the game is added, click on options, select high performance, now click on save. Again click on browse and then this time open this folder, binaries win64. Select this exe file, now click on add. Once the game is added over here, click on options, select high performance, now click on save. Now launch the game. Now the next step is to, if you are able to launch the game, try window mode and lower down graphics settings. Also try to set the game to high priority. So if you are able to launch the game, you can launch the game. Now go to options. Now over here, if display mode is set to full screen, you can select window full screen or you can even go for window mode. Select window mode and turn off motion blur. If this is on, you can turn this off. Also turn off VSync. If this is on, turn this off. You can set the FPS at 60 and then check. Now over here you can see upscaler. It is set to Intel XeSS. So if this is set to Intel Xe, then in that case you can select AMD FSR or you can select none. So I will keep none for now. And when you select none, the upscaler quality will be disabled. Now over here, scroll down and here, over here you can see graphics quality preset. Now if this is set to ultra over here, then in that case you can select high. So if this is set to ultra, in my case it's low right now. So you can select medium, you can select high. So if this is set to ultra like this, then in that case you can select high first. Try high first. If that does not work, you can try medium. Go for medium. If that does not work, you can go for even low quality. And then save the settings and then check the performance. So in my case, minimize input latency is off. So press yes and then check the performance. And when the game is running, you can open task manager. So make a right click on the start menu and then click on task manager to open task manager. So make a right click and then click on task manager to open task manager. Now once task manager is open, at the process tab you will find the Remnant 2 exe file. Make a right click and then click on this arrow first and then make a right click on Remnant 2 and then click on open file location. I'm sorry, not open file location, you have to actually click on go to details. So click on go to details and in the details tab you will find the exe file. Make a right click and then click on set priority and then you can select as high. You can select high or real time. So set high. So make a right click and then set priority and then click on high and then click on change priority. You can do this for both the exe file and then check. Now the next step is to increase the virtual memory. For this, type in view advanced system settings in Windows search box and then click on view advanced system settings. Now click on the first settings and then go to the advanced tab and then click on change. By default, automatically managed paging file would be selected over here. Uncheck this box and then select the drive where the game is installed and then put a check on custom size. And then for me this is working. Initial size is 1.5 into total RAM. Now check the total RAM in your computer. So you can open Windows settings, go to system and then go to about and then over here you can see the total RAM. In my case it's 8 gigabytes. So it might be 16 in your case. So in my case, it's 8 gigabyte. Now you have to convert 8 gigabyte into megabyte. For this, you open calculator on your computer, and in my case, total RAM is 8 gigabyte. We have to convert this to megabyte into 1024, that is 8192 megabyte. So total RAM as per 8 gigabyte in megabyte is 8192 for me. So initial size is 1.5 into total RAM, that is, this is the total RAM into 1.5, that is 12288, and maximum size for me it's 3 into total RAM. Now total RAM is 8192 in megabyte into 3. So for me it's 24576. Enter the numbers over here, then click on set, click on OK, click on OK, and then click on apply, OK, OK. Now the next step is to install Visual C++ file. For this, copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. Here you can see Visual Studio 2015, 17, 19 and 22. Download x86 and then download x64. And then run both the exe file. Run both the exe file. Click on it. Now if you see the repair option, click on repair. You might see the install option. So if you see install, click on install. If you see repair, click on repair, and then click on yes to allow. Run the second file as well. Again, if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install option, click on install. Click on yes to allow and let the installation complete. Now once both the installation are complete, you will see a restart option. Make sure that you restart your computer after this, and after the system restart, launch the game. Now the next step is to uninstall and reinstall the game to different drives. So if nothing is working, you can simply uninstall the game, and after the uninstall, you go to the game installation folder, delete the game folder, delete the save game folder, delete all the game related folder. You will lose all the game progress. Now restart the computer and then reinstall the game to different drive. So if you have another SSD or HDD, try install the game to different drive and then check. So one of the steps shown in this video should help you to fix the problem. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.